Okay, good morning. This is Ogle's Fish Room. I'm going to apologize to all of you for a reason. I'm specifically making this video for my wife to help her see how I turn the lights on in my fish room and how I feed my fish. I was just going to do it privately and not upload it, but I can't get a title on it unless I upload it, and she won't know where it is or what it is or whatever if I don't do this. So I'm apologizing up front. This is mainly for her in case something were to happen to me, in case I pass away early. I am 68, so it might shock most of you to hear that. But anyway, I just want her to know how to take care of the fish. I have given her permission that if I pass away, she can call the pet store and offer to give any of my tanks or all of my tanks to people at the fish store that are willing to come get them. The 75 that you're staring at right now would be the only one that would be really a bear to to try to take apart and take out of here. But I can't concern myself with that right now. I'm enjoying it as it is. Anyway, all the others are smaller. Everything is 10 gallons or smaller. This is a 20 long here, which is a little bit bigger. 20 high here, and a 15 at the bottom. Y'all are pretty much familiar with this, but you may not have ever seen it with my lights on. I tried to do a video before this with the lights off, because that's how I turn everything on. I do not turn the overhead light on in here very often at all. But for her to see what I'm doing, I'm doing this. While I'm here, you've never seen this before, but I have put a pothos vine in here. It does have roots in there, but it's not growing yet to the point of where I see anything exciting. I do want to show you how big this root is. You've probably never seen this. As you can see, one side goes down over here, which you've seen. And then the other side, it has another branch, goes down over here. And pretty much touches the corner over here, and then the back, and same thing over here, and goes down to there. Okay, enough of that. Basically, we have a strip light here. Okay. The button is to the far right back here. You just push in, and it will turn on, or push in, and it will turn off. Okay, there is a light, submersible light here that stays on 24 hours, so you don't need to mess with that. Okay, now over here, I'm sorry, my controller lives right here. Okay, now let me get in the light. Okay, now there's a white button right there. I don't mess with anything else. I push two buttons. This white one for daylight, for the lights to be bright in the day, and at night, usually it's about 3 to 4 in the afternoon, I come in and I push this blue button. It's third down, where there's off, a dark blue, and a light blue, and I push that at night. So in the morning, I'm just showing you where I push that. This is already on, but the little lights, or the seeing eye lights, or electric eyes, or whatever you want to call them, are over here in the corner. You have to point this toward that to push the button. That will turn on these three tanks. Now, this one, and this one are controlled over in the corner here. I have taped, this doesn't look pretty, but I have the controllers taped to this arm of my table, and you simply point it toward these, and all this will turn on. Now, if this one right here doesn't turn on, its light is back over in this corner, so you point toward that. Okay, now you come over here, and the lights to these tanks, or this tank I should say, are down here, but I have a couple of lights in here. So I point down here, there. I point down here and push twice because there's two different lights. This one is separate, it's back behind here, and I push there. Then I go over here to this bottom tank, and I lean down and push there, and that will turn on the bottom tank. Now, what's a little different, let me put this controller back so we don't mix that up. I bought this light thinking it was the exact same thing because the controller is the same. However, this particular controller will only affect this, I'll show you, submersible light right there. So I point at the little blue light down there and push the white and it turns that on. Now I'm going to push the blue just to show you. There. See, this went to, well, okay, I'm going to do something else here. Let me put that back on. Okay. Now this is a strip light as well, but the light, the button for this is right in the middle. So the button's right back there. Okay, that's pretty much it on the lights. Let me put this back because the controller for this particular light lives there on the back of this tank. Okay. Now, as far as food, my food is over here. I get this one on the left, which I have written on here for you to know which tank this goes through. It's an old Parmesan, let me switch hands. It's an old Parmesan jar that I like because it has the little door here with 3. Okay. Now I go to the left of this tank because the angels live over here when they think I'm feeding them. And I do a little tapping. I'm going to feed these guys a little bit more. I come over to the right side and right in front of that, tap, tap, tap. Okay. And so they're getting overfed today because I've already done that. Okay, that goes back. That's flakes. They like the flakes because, well, they do. Those flakes are bug bite flakes. Now, I don't personally, I'm not going to buy them again. I think there's nothing wrong with them except I don't personally like flakes. They break down, they fall apart. I think they're messy. Now, as you can see at the bottom, I have about 500,000 coolie loaches that are going crazy. So they do take care of the food. You can see them. You see them all? Like little worms, little snakes. Anyway, they do just a fantastic job on taking care of anything that gets to the bottom. I love these guys. Some people it freaks them out, but I like them. Anyway, I have 15 in there. Okay, so that's the food they get. And then these tanks get this. Now, of course, I've written this for her to see, and I put it on a piece of paper and taped it to this jar. This is not the jar it comes in. I have, okay, let me open this. Okay, what this is Tetramin, or Tetra, I think it's Tetramin. Well, sorry, a little hard to do with one hand. Okay, this is Tetra Color Crisp. Let me get in the light here. There we go. Okay, good deal. Okay, now some, as you can see, are full flakes. The little round things there. That's how they come originally. What I have done is I sit down and run this through my fingers and grind it up as small as I can. Now, obviously, I've missed some here, but most of it is pretty tiny. And so what I will do, and I'm going to show you this, I will take literally a pinch of this, and just that little, trying to get in the sun here, that little pinch, I've already fed them, so I'm not doing it again. I will come over here and just move my fingers a little, move my fingers a little, move my fingers a little, move my fingers a little. So that little pinch will feed 4 tanks, okay? Because these don't have the number of fish that that big tank has. Each of these has a betta, 2 or 3 coolie loaches, and a bunch of shrimp. You can see some shrimp here. That's a big guy there. Okay. So they're for cleanup crew, yes, but you just don't want to overwhelm the tank with food. So that one pinch will do all that. A second pinch will do all this. Maybe even some of this. It just depends on the size of your pinch. But you're putting very little in these. These don't have a lot of fish. They pretty much, all this is my betta collection here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, these just don't have many fish in it. So they really don't need much food. I can't make that any clearer. The other people watching this video will understand what I'm talking about. You just don't want to overfeed your fish. As you can see, again, we're talking small fish that I have in here. Yeah, those are bumblebee gobies that seem to be camera shy. Anyway, there's my red boy there. He's pretty. Okay, enough of that. I didn't really mean to advertise the fish too much. Oh, I didn't catch myself in the mirror. That'd be scary. Okay, now the only difference is on this, I have 15 long-finned black skirt tetras. Now they are a bit bigger, and there are a lot of them, and they're voracious eaters. So I do overfeed a little bit, like that big pinch that you took. They can get an entire pinch, the whole amount. Now, a little bit smaller pinch on this group, but it's still a group of 15 Pristella, I keep wanting to say Priscilla Presley, Pristella tetras are in this. So they can get a pretty, well, not a huge pinch, but because they're small and have smaller mouths. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Holy cow, I can't believe I've talked this long. Okay, this video is for my wife, to help her know how to take care of my fish until somebody's able to come over and take the fish after I've passed away. So anyway, thank you for being patient with me. I apologize to all the rest of you for having to watch this, but it's the only way I could figure out how to get a title on this video so she will know it's for her. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. This is Ogle's Fish Room signing out. Take care. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.